Good evening everyone and welcome to the HTA, the Hit the Apex Racing League. I am your host with the most, Mark. Tonight this is the very first time I'm doing the commentary for the Hit the Apex Racing League, so I hope you enjoy the stream. I'm going to enjoy it as I, enjoy it while I am in the commentary box. So, like I said, we're at the glorious race of the Italian Grand Prix for round 6. For the F1 League. There's two divisions, but this is the F1 League tonight. And the fellow Wolves fan is going to be doing the commentary for the Division 2 as well. I believe one of the guys is Mick Ulitzi of that one. So what I'll do is I normally do a qualifying lap of the track here, and then also Leroy Jenkins, or Tessie Leroy, as I always say, will be doing the qualifying lap as we speak here. So, okay. So I've just had some confirmation that it's going to be from the weather crew. It's going to be a dry start. It's going to be a dry start, but it's going to be a wet race, wet part of the race at the end of the race itself. So hopefully we'll try and see some interesting facts here. We've got 12 drivers here tonight. I will go through the standings as we speak just before we start the race, so everyone will get the thrills of watching this live and exclusive on here as well. So Leroy will be doing our qualifying lap at the Monza track, passing the Scari corner now. So just going to try and go through that as quickly as possible here. So just trying to see what's going to happen here so far. So it's coming up to, which is the famous corner. I always remember it is the Parabolica corner now. So here we go. This is the proper Monza track here of the qualifying lap as we speak here. So Leroy's coming to the start finishing line now with the DRS straights now. So he's coming up to the first part of the first corner here, which is the Del Ritifilo corner, the famous first corner there into turn 2 now. This is the part where everyone have to be absolutely careful there at the start of the race here. Then coming up to which is Curva Bisiano, as we call it, at turn 3. Then coming up to which is the end of the first sector into turn 4, which is Della Roggia, as we're always there. So passing to turn 5 now, and then we're coming up to one of the Lesmo corners now. The first one here at turn 6 now, and then into which is turn 7, which is Lesmo 2, and then down the straight here of the DRS straights now. We're going to be coming up to the end of the second sector now. We've got yellow flag set to 2. Yellow flag set to 2, so something must happen there. Did a 53.3, Leroy has done, because it's passing a Scari corner now. Passing to turn 10, then down the straight here, absolutely manic stuff here, and then come to which is turn 11 now, which is the Parabolica corner, or the Curva Parabolica corner now, and that 11 turns of the Monza Grand Prix track, and that is the qualifying lap, and the time to beat is a 1:19.1, a 1:19.1, so that's a good time, good start-up time there from Leroy. Can Dark Ball, we have that lightning fast pace on that Red Bull to give him some wings there on that fantastic Red Bull car. Oh, I thought he was going to tease us. Let's go back into the pits there, and he does. Oh, it's to the 1:19.025, or 1:19.025. Silas is going to third with a 1:19.5. MNT Lebron is in the racing point here with a 1:20.022. Rob Forbes is in fifth with a 1:20.258. So coming to Thomas now. Thomas, who I've known for a few leagues now, and he's going to be one to watch here. But like I said, this is the first time I've noticed on the new drivers here. Oh, he's teasing us. He's absolutely teasing us. Madness, absolute madness there. Zenki is going up to the pits up there, but Daigus 1989 is going to pole position here with a 1:19.015 by 100ths of a second there. That's brilliant stuff there. But Paris is coming up to the first corner now in that Red Bull car. Will he try and join up his teammate here with Dark Bolt with that lightning second place there? or will he try and get to at least the top 6 as quickly as possible here? If you like what you see so far, guys, please make sure you like, subscribe to the channel for all the live races here as well. Not only we're on live as well, but we've got the Division 2 live as well tonight. So we're doing Paris now, coming up to the Les Mills corners there, and then coming up to the second Les Mills corner now. The second lot of Dira straights now under the bridge here. It's just a famous track. Famous track here. I absolutely love it. I've been here many times here. Been here for the first time here as well, and I've raced against here loads of times. And it's just absolutely throughout the leagues I've always been in. It's just a great track, and I absolutely love it as well. There's not been any other issues with the racing itself, but Paris, STB Paris, will he get his Red Bull car to give him some wings here into the start finishing line straight here? And I tell you what, he has just joined his teammate in the top 3 by 5. He's missed out by 5 thousandths of a second there. Sparks. Oh, will he have that sparky moment there into the pole position here tonight? He's in form of his life here in the Drivers' Championship, but like I said, hopefully we'll get through the main standings as we speak here at the end of the qualifying here, but he's just trying to warm up his soft tyres there. Now the tyre wear strategy to go for is the medium softs. The soft mediums. The soft mediums is the ones to watch because they're the ones, it's going to be the quickest strategy here. But like I say, if you do start off badly, you do probably have to go on the hards, but I would avoid the hards as much, and I say this, as much as possible here. So I'm just going to watch Sparks now coming up to, which is the first corner now, and then into the second corner now. And this, like I said, if you just joined, ladies and gentlemen, there'll be a difference of the weather during the race here tonight. We will have a start of the dry race, but then at the end we will have a wet conditions here. I'm not sure it's going to be heavy rain or it's going to be light rain. I'm not sure. That's the suspense. That's going to kill me here, left, right, and centre here, or as a commentator's point of view here. If you like what you see so far, guys, please make sure you like, subscribe to the channel here for all the live races here tonight. We've got 10 minutes 25 left of the qualifying here. Will anyone try and beat Gosk in first place here with a 1:19.015? Brilliant time for me. Sparks coming up to Ascari corner. Yellow flags at the 3. Yellow flags at the 3. So something must happen there. I don't know who's ahead of Sparks there. That was Phoenix there. So I don't know if Phoenix had a massive mistake there. It doesn't look like he has lost a bit of front wing damage there, but yellow flags at the 2. Yellow flags at the 2, so something must happen there. Can Sparks try? I thought he was teasing us there in the pits. Oh, he moves up to first place here with 1:18.828. First driver to hit the 1:18s tonight here, ladies and gentlemen. First driver to hit the 1:18s. That's a cracker of a time there from Sparks. Someone has just moved up. Thomas is moved to 5th now with 1:19.046, so that's a great time from him. Zenke, is that how you say Zenke? Zenke is coming up to the Parabolica corner now. Of turn 11 here. He needs to try and join his teammate here into the top 2 here as quickly. Oh, he's teasing us. He's absolutely teasing us. Madness. Absolute madness here. But can Phoenix, will he have that bright light there into the top 4 here tonight? Here he's in the Toro Rosso here, in with the soft tyres here as we speak. He's done a 52.8. That's still a good time. Coming up to the Ascari corner now. Yeah, flags at the 3. Yeah, flags at the 3. So who's that ahead? Who's that ahead? That was Leroy. He's in 6th place at the minute. I think he made a massive mistake at the Ascari corner there. So that's probably why we had the yellow flags at sector 3 there. Coming up to Parabolica corner now. And Phoenix is coming up to the par here now. He's going to have to try and do it now. Oh, he moves up to 8th with a 1:19.5. Dark Bolt has retired. Dark Bolt has retired from the session here. Oh, he's crashed. He's crashed at Ascari. He's crashed at Ascari here. Absolutely madness stuff here. Unbelievable stuff here at the qualifying here for the Hit the Apex or HTA. HTA Racing League, I couldn't say more words there. HTA Racing League here. Can LeBron improve his time here? He needs to try and improve as quickly as possible here. Now he does with a 1:19.420. A 1:19.420, so that's still a good time there from LeBron there. But if you want to try and aim to hit that, look at the times there, guys. Between first and 10th, 7/10. 7/10. That is absolutely astonishing there. That's just absolutely unbelievable stuff here from the driving there of the qualifying laps here. But they have to try and boost their confidence here to stand any chance here. I think Silas is going back into the pits. Yes, he is. He's going back into the pits there. Is anyone trying to improve their lap here tonight here? Well, Paris is just trying to be in 4th place here. 1:19.030 here. So he needs to try and improve here as much as possible. He's on the fast. Oh my days! What a magnificent drift there! Absolutely unbelievable stuff here. Forget Fast and Furious. You got Paris with the Red Bull car to give him some drifting recovery there. Brilliant stuff there from Paris. There. So here we go. Can he try and pass Paolo corner now into the start finishing line straight now? 1:18.6. That would have had. He would have had pole, but he didn't because he had the invalidated lap at Ascari corner there. I'm guessing at that point there, Dygosk is going back into the pits there. So Thomas Zenque and Sparks are out for their laps here now. So it's a little bit dying down with the qualifying here. It's just the suspense is absolutely killing me here. So, like I said, this is absolutely brilliant qualifying here from the first division of the Apex Racing League on my debut commentary for you guys as well. So, absolutely legendary as well. 6 minutes left. 6 minutes left on the qualifying here. Who will beat Sparks into pole position here in first place with the Merc holding on for 1:18.828? Will anyone try and beat that on that time there? But I'm going to go and have a look at Zenque, because he's the only one, himself and Medium Pilots are the only ones who have not done a lap so far in this qualifying. But you're going to have to wait and see what happens here on this frantic qualifying here for the Apex Racing League here for the first division here. So can Zenque come up to the Ascari corner now? It looks like he's done smooth. Oh, he's got a little bit wide there. That might invalidate his lap. That will invalidate his lap here. One, the Williams is trying to warm himself up. I think that might be Silas. Oh my days, Zenque has gone wide there, Parabolica corner, so he's going to have to go another lap here. Oh, okay. It was invalidate his lap there. He was still on. He was still on there. It looked like he'd gone wide there a few times there, but apparently he's still going. Zenque is going to go fast pace there to go try and get back into the pits there as quickly as possible here. So where's Thomas now? Thomas is coming up to his 1,000 on his time slower there, but 1.2, so he's not going to improve his time here. Where's Sparks now? Sparks coming up to Parabolica corner now. Will he try and improve his time here? He's got to try and do something here. And he does. He did it. 1:18.475. 6/10 quicker than Dygosk on in second place there. So 6/10. But that's just immense stuff there from Sparks, who's on a brilliant form here as well. Who's coming up there? So Silas is coming up to his end of the second sector now. He's 200 slower on his time, so he's trying to do everything he can here to try and improve at that moment's time. But Silas coming passing Ascari corner now, down the straight here, and trying to do everything he can, whatever happens here. So Silas is passing Parabolica corner now, and he's going back into the pits there, teasing us, absolutely teasing us now. And majority of the drivers are all in the pits now, except for Sparks, who is going to go back into the pits now. The only DNF out on the qualifying so far is Dark Bolt, as he crashed at Ascari, so he'll be absolutely livid there. I think he would have had a quicker time there had he not done that crash at Ascari. whatever happens here tonight. So Sparks coming up to the final few corners now, and going into the pits now. So everyone's in the pits now. I don't know which one to pick now, because I think they're all going to try and wait here. One of the Force India, one of the Racing Point drivers here might be Forbes, or might be, or was that one of the McLarens there? That might be McLaren. Just see, it's the suspense is teasing us here. Some of the drivers are all going out now. He was one of the Racing Points. Why didn't I just back that there? So the media, I thought it looked like he was coming out from the Racing Point / McLaren pit crew there. But 2 minutes 20 left. 2 minutes 20 left of the qualifying here. Who will stop Sparks in holding on for first place here? We will have a manic. If you watch the real life F1 this season in the third qualifying part at Italy as well, where all drivers should try and get the slipstream here, because if you get that extra slipstream, you will get that boost of probably about a few tenths, probably about 2 tenths max. But mainly the soft mediums is the way to go. But it depends on when the rain will kick in. It might be soft, medium, and then possibly straight into / wets. We'll have to wait and see what's going to happen here tonight. But I tell you what, we've got Zenqui coming up to the only one in the pits here, so he's going to have to get out here if he wants to try and do his lap in here. But everyone else is all out now. Everyone's all out except for Zenqui now. So Rob Forbes to the 119.132 now. So he'll be the one to watch now for the last bit of the qualifying here. So yellow flag set to 2 and 3, so they're all going to try and bunch up here for the slipstream here to get that extra tenth or 2 here. And as you can see from the background, there's a few cars all close together here. Yellow flag set to 3. Yellow flag set to 3, so something must happen there. Hopefully that will not compromise too much here. I keep saying Robo Forbes. Rob Forbes is in 6th place here. He had 1/10 slower on his time here, so he needs to try and get a better second bit on the second sector here. This is absolutely madness of here. Coming up to the DRS straight now. Coming up to the end of the second sector now. Yellow flags to 2. Paris is out. So the two Red Bulls are out. Unbelievable stuff here. 400 quicker on his time here. Good evening to Christian. How you doing, mate? You're right. Oh no! Rob Forbes! Rob Forbes is out! Rob Forbes is out of the qualifying here! Absolutely unbelievable stuff here! That's not what you wanted in the qualifying! That's exactly what happened with Dark Bolt as well! Absolutely madness stuff here. The qualifying is now stopped. The qualifying is now finished. They have stopped the fans of the Crystal Mains, but I tell you what, they have stopped the qualifying here at the Apex Racing League Division 1. Or Season 2, Race 6 at the glorious race on the Italian Grand Prix here. Will anyone try and stop Sparks there? Thomas moves up to second place. Thomas has moved to second place. Phoenix will not improve here with 119.5. Will not improve. Lebron finishes in 8th place here. Leroy is in, coming up to a parabolic corner now. Can he try and improve his time here? 119.1. Might do it! Yes, just by 10th. By 10th there. Moves up to 5th there. He moves up to 5th there. Where's Zenqui? Where's Zenqui now? Will Sparks improve his time here? Oh my days! Zenqui won't improve. Zenqui won't improve there. And Sparks has got into the pits now. Dygosk has moved up to second place there, ahead of Thomas for second place. What a qualifying there. 3 drivers who had a silly bang moment there, like bang, and the wheel has gone there. Absolutely unbelievable stuff there. 3 drivers out of the qualifying there. Sparks has just retired there. So the only one left is Medium Pilot to retire in the pits as well. And just in time as well. Good evening to Christian, who says, go Diego. Go Diego. We'll have to wait and see what happens here. So here are your short qualifying for the Italian Grand Prix for the Apex Racing League. You've got Sparks in first, Daigo in second. That's better. Daigo in second. In Thomas in third. Dark Bolt in fourth. Leroy in fifth. Paris in 6th. Rob Forbes in 7th. Silas is in 8th. M&T Lebron in 9th. Zenki in 10th. Phoenix is in 11th. And Medium Pilot is in 12th. But however, Medium Pilot is the only one who's not had a time whatsoever. That was an interesting qualifying, to be fair, but hopefully we'll see some more in the racing to come here tonight. It just depends on when the rain will kick in at this moment in time here. So here we go. I will do the usual advertisements before we start the standings. This is the HIT, the Apex Racing League, on their second ever season of the league itself. This is round 6 at the Glorious Race of the Italian Grand Prix. They also have got another division live and exclusive for you guys on the same YouTube channel. So please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel for all the live races here, and make sure you tune in as well. We will go through the standings here. So just bear with me a sec, guys. I will go through some of the standings with you right here, right now. So, the standings as we speak here. You've got sorry, I've got the wrong standings here. There we go. Division 1. You've got Sparks is in the lead with Sparks is in first place. Medium Pilot is in second. Daigo is in third. Paris is in fourth. Zenki is in fifth. Mick UTC is in sixth. Lebron is in seventh. The Ginger is in eighth. Silas is in ninth. Thomas is in 10th. Rob Forbes is in 11th. Phoenix is in 12th. Jara is in 13th. Josh M97 is in 14th. Leroy is in 15th. Frederick is in 16th. Foxy dude is in 17th. Samster is in 18th. Dark Bolt is in 19th place. So if you like what you see so far, guys, please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel for all the live races here as we speak. My debut race for the HIT the Apex. So I hope you guys enjoy the stream as we watch it live and exclusive for you guys. There is 13 drivers here. Mick Yultz, it's like multitask. But yeah, I'll put Mick. There we go. Bit better there. Mick will join us here. He's missed out on the qualifying, so he'll be starting right at the back here. Phoenix, Medium Pilot, and Mick have gone for the medium tyres here, so they're going to go really long here. So the tyre wear to go for. To be fair though, if they go for the mediums, that'll be a best start here, to be fair, because we don't know when the rain's going to kick in. If you just join us, ladies and gentlemen, the rain will kick in at the end of the race here. When, we don't know, but hopefully we'll find out sooner rather than later here. I hope you enjoy it live and exclusive for you guys. The guys are all set, going to be ready on the grid here. They're all going to be warming up here as well. Some of the drivers are already in the grid here. I think they've had their DSQs already, but we're about to kick off here in a moment or two here. So we're just going to watch, is that every driver here? So some of the drivers are just going to slowly kick it in now, but we'll be about to start off the race in a moment or two. But like I said, have a drink, have a cup of tea, have some food, and enjoy the ride here for the round 6 of the HIT the Apex Racing League here for Division 1 here. We've got 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights, and we are go! Who's on a great start there? It looks like Dartbox had a good start here. It looks like we might have a 2 in the bench, we might have a 2 in the bench, we might have a 3 in the bench nearly. Sparks holding on defensive here into first place here, but can Thomas? Oh, Thomas made a move! What a move there from Thomas! But what a move from Daigo! Daigo made a move back into third place here against Leroy in there. Unbelievable stuff here. Fantastic racing here at the start here. Dartbox dropped down from 4th to 7th here in a matter of corners here. But this is absolutely madness stuff here. If you like it so far, this is absolutely fantastic stuff here. Here we go. Can we see? Well, if Sparks can get ahead here, he might have a massive boost here for the wins here tonight here to stand a chance of winning the Drivers' Championship here as we speak. But still watching from this point here because Leroy is going to close here on Daigo in third place here. Coming to, oh my days, there was two red balls there, had a bit of contact there. Dark Bolt's out! Dark Bolt is out! There was a bit of contact, I just saw at the back of the grid there. A bit of contact there. Zenki is out as well. Oh my days, look at the background there. That's what's happened. He lost in a scary corner there. So two drivers are having a silly bang moment there. They're out of the race here. They are out of the race here. Sparks got the fastest lap of the race with 1:23.876. Zenki is out, has left the session. Same with Dark Bolt there. So here we go. We might have a two in the beds here. There's a couple of two in the beds at the background there with Lebron. Look at Lebron. Look at Lebron and medium plot here. Side by side here. 2-1. Oh, this is unbelievable stuff here. But what a move there from Lebron. Lebron's holding on there. He's holding on there for 8th place here. He's holding on there for 8th place there. Leroy is going to try and close it again here for Daigo in 3rd place again here. But Lebron's back up to 8th place here. But this is absolutely close racing is what we expect here. But Phoenix is, I don't know if the timing is correct here. From some of the drivers here, but hopefully we'll get that more in there. But look at this now. Look at Leroy. He's trying to close it on Daigo now for 3rd place here. He should have the fast DRS mode. He's going to try and wait for it till at that moment here. But coming to the Ascari corner now, he's just lost a bit of momentum there. He will lose so much time there, and this may bring Rob into play here. Rob against Leroy. Rob against Leroy. Who will battle it out with a 2 in the bed? We might have a 2 in the bed situation here. Rob just taking it, passing it into Parabolica corner now. So here we go. We might have a train here. We might have a 3 in the bed. We might have a 3 in the bed situation here. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Can we see Leroy trying to get back into 4th place here? Needs to get past Rob here as quickly as possible. We might have a 2 in the bed. We've got a 2 in the bed. We've got a 2 in the bed. DRS is now enabled. DRS is now enabled now. Leroy has moved up to 4th. Leroy has moved up to 4th here. But look at the Red Bull here. Paris in 6th place here. Needs to do something here. We might have a couple of battles here between Lebron and Phoenix here for between 8th and 11th place here. Because anything can happen here. The fastest lap point can happen here. Depends. But look at Paris. Paris right at the tail of Rob here for 5th place here. But we might go back to the 8th place here for the battles here because we've got a 3-car battle here at the moment here. You just never know what to expect. We might have a 4-car battle here if we play our cards right here. But look at this. Leroy, Rob, Paris and Silas. The 2 Williams, both Rob and Paris sandwich here. Here we go again. We see any more action going on here, passing the power corner now. But look at Daigo, now. He's trying to close it on Thomas now for 2nd place here. Might have to go back to Paris. Look at that. Look at the 3 in the back there. But look at this. Can Daigo try and do everything possible here? Oh, this is absolutely unbelievable stuff here. But we might go back to the 3 in the beds here. We might have a 3. Please be a 3 in the bed situation here. We've got 2 in the bed. We've got 2 in the bed. 2 cars. Daigo's moved up to 2nd now. We had 2 in the beds here. Look at this! Brilliant! Absolutely brilliant! Brilliant racing here. And look at that. Leroy's just gone past Paris. Magnifico! Mamma mia! Leroy, what a move there. What a move there from Leroy there into 5th place here. Absolutely unbelievable stuff here. Fantastic racing here. Already on lap 4:27 of the Hit the Apex Racing League here. Tonight here, absolutely unbelievable stuff here. I am your host with the most, Malk, on the debut commentary for you guys here tonight. So absolutely unbelievable stuff here. Here we go. Can Barry try to close it on Leroy now for 5th place here? Or Leroy try to hold on here through Ascari. Needs to try and get good momentum here. Paris might have a good momentum here. See some drivers are struggling with the Ascari corner there. Look at Leroy. Leroy could be missing out here. Oh, don't you dare do this to me! Don't you dare do this! Oh, what a move! What a move there from Paris! But will he lose out here to Leroy here for 5th place here? They're still going side by side. Here. Unbelievable stuff there from Leroy. Will he have 2? Will he make 2 moves? He has! He has made 2 moves! Oh, what a move! You are absolute legend there, Lord Leroy. Absolutely legend. Absolutely legend stuff here. Fantastic stuff here. They're still going. Rob still goes upside here with Leroy here. Oh, you are joking. Unbelievable, Rob. Unbelievable stuff here. We're still watching this 4-car battle here. And look, we got another 4-car battle here behind with front medium pilot to Phoenix there. Oh my days, I need to get a drink quick before we see any more action going on. Unbelievable. Oh yes, that's it. Right, here we go. Can Parry try to close in on Leroy now. To a scoring corner now. Leroy's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now. Oh my days! Oh my days, Silas has made a massive mistake there. And because of that, he's lost momentum on the pack crew here, but this may bring medium pilot into play here. But look at this from Parry. I'm going to watch it from his point of view here. They try and go, push the pedal to the metal here. We've got, please be a 3. Come on! Come on! Oh no! Oh my days! Leroy's out! Leroy is out of the race here. Phoenix has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now. But that is just absolutely. But look at this. We've got two two-minute bets here. A little bit of contact there between Medium Pilot and Mick there. Thomas is retired. What's happened to Thomas? Oh, Thomas has crashed. Thomas has crashed. Unbelievable stuff here. 2 shocks along the way here. Leroy's out and Thomas is out of the race here as well. Yellow flags at the 2. Yellow flags at 2. So unbelievable stuff here. Gonna go back to Parry and Silas here. The Ascari corner is absolutely killing on some of the drivers here tonight because we've had so many DNFs here. But also, which is very shocking, is Thomas who had the DNF at turn 5 there by the looks of things, unless he had made contact with any of the drivers there. I'm not 100% sure, but I can't really say that. But Barry is going to the pits now for his, which could be, if he can go on the hards, that'll be fine there, but he'll lose out so much time there. Christian says Caron. Caron? I don't know who's that, mate, sorry. Like I said, Mick is trying to close it on Phoenix now for 6th place here. But the Ferrari driver on his hometown debut, hometown of the Italian Grand Prix with the Ferrari car. We'll have to try and see what happens here. Leroy has officially left the session. So here we go. Can Mick try and close in on Phoenix now for 6th place here. Phoenix has made a massive mistake there, by the looks of things there. Cruising the DRS straight now. Should be on, they're both on the higher ERS mode here, but Phoenix is going to have to save this now. So Mick is trying to do everything possible here, trying to be careful at Ascari corner here, which is what I'm seeing here now. Absolutely delicate stuff here. This is the only closest battle, except for Silas now, trying to close it in on Rob here for 3rd here. But at the moment here, this is the only closest battle we've got here tonight. We're on lap 8:27 of the Hit the Apex Racing League here. Rob is going to the pits now for his medium stop here now. We are at the limiter now for the medium slash hards. But at the moment here, the drivers are doing a fantastic job here to try and push, but we will guarantee to have a wet end of a race here tonight for the Hit the Apex Racing League here for the Division 1. The first division, I always call it, on here. So, at the moment here, Sparks is in 1st place, Daigo is in 2nd, Silas is in 3rd, Medium Pilot, who's started off near the back of the grid here, in 4th place, Phoenix is in 5th, Mick is in 6th, which I'm watching live and exclusive for you guys. Lebron is in 7th, Rob is in 8th, and Parry is in 9th. Thomas, Leroy, Zinke and Darkbolt are the only ones who have had a DNF in the race tonight. So just trying to see what's happening here with the fastest lap. Yeah, the fastest lap has gone to Paris. So as long as they're in the top, well, whatever happens here, in the top 10. Oh, look at this. Look at Medium Pilot here. Side by side here. Medium Pilot has made the move here. Done. Medium Pilot has made the move here. Done. So that looks like Silas's tyres must be shot here now. He's got to think about pitting here if he wants to stand any chance here. But yellow flag set to 3. Yellow flag set to 3, so something must happen there. It looks like Mick has made a mistake. It looks like it. I might be wrong. I just saw some of the drivers just drop down there. So at the moment here, the drivers are all spread out now. So, and also Sparks and Silas is on the pits now. So that means Daigo needs to push that pedal to metal. If he wants to beat Sparks on track here, he needs to get a good momentum here. Let me have a look at the leader now. So between Daigo and Sparks now is 21 seconds to go. 21 seconds, the gap is. So either way, you have to make sure that you get that spot on here. So at the moment here, 21 seconds, still the gap. But if Daigo can get that momentum going with the softs, that'll be an even better win-win situation here. But it's normally between 20 to 25 seconds of the pit entry, unless you're at Silverstone, which is like the longest one of them all. It's like nearly 30 seconds there at that track. There. But we're at the glorious goods race of the Italian Grand Prix here on lap 9 of 27. Daigo's pitted. Daigo is pitted in for his medium tyres now. So he's just going now. Paris got into the pits now. Sorry, I do apologise. Paris got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now. Not sure what's happened there. Oh, Silas is out. Silas is out of the race here. It might be from Ascari again. So the guy, it's like the curse of Ascari corner here for some of the drivers here tonight. Madness stuff here tonight on lap 10. If you like what you see so far, guys, please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel for all the live races here tonight. Not only on live tonight here, but we've got the Division 2 live and exclusive for you guys. Silas has officially left the session here. He's absolutely fuming at that, but I don't think we'll get a safety car. Like I say, we haven't seen much of the safety car here. Medium Pilot has done a brilliant job here in first place, doing a brilliant job here, a stellar job to try and push that pedal to the metal here. Daigo's only just a lap behind here, a lap on fresh tyres as we speak here, but he will have the advantage near the end of the race here with just a lap advantage here. But look at Sparks now. Sparks is putting pedal to metal here on Mick here for third here, as the top 3 have gone for the medium tyres, who started off at the back of the grid here. But Sparks will not want to stay here too long here. He wants to try and make the move done and dusted here. He's going to try and be on the fastest ERS mode now. He's going to try and make the move now. He's going to be side by side with Mick now. Side by side here, and he's made the move done. Mick has dropped down to 4th now, which is Sparks need that move done and dusted here because he's got the on charge of Daigo in 5th place here. So this is absolutely mad stuff here, but Sparks will be a fantastic advantage here for the Drivers' Championship as we speak here. So the moment here we've got, this is the only battle we've got left, is Sparks and Mick, which could be between Mick and Daigo now, because Daigo's going to be on a rampage here, trying to close in on the Ferrari driver in 4th place here. But like I said, once the medium tyres can kick in, it'll be an advantage to them, because hopefully the rain will kick in at some point during the race here. But at the moment it's still bright on here. It's only the clouds at the background there as we speak, but 410s now. Daigo trying to close in on Mick now. If he doesn't make the move done here at Parabolica, he'll have to make the move done at DRS straight, which Sparks did earlier on. Still watching from this now, passing Parabolica gun now. Sparks got the fastest on the race now, 122.2 now. Daigo's going side by side here with two to bed here. Makes the move done. He makes the move done. Silky smooth done into 4th place here, passing Mick in 5th place here. So he's got to push that penalty medal now into to try and close in on Sparks now for 3rd place. Like I said, Medium Pilot's done a brilliant job here in 1st place, but he will lose out on so I have to wait and see what happens here. But can Medium Pilot try, if he can try and improve his whatever happens here, he will go right at the back here into 8th, depending on where the gap is. Possibly 6th, 7th. Possibly 6th, 7th if Medium Pilot pits. But if the rain kicks in, I wouldn't be surprised if he goes for the softs early and then try and cut that momentum out. But just have to wait and see what Medium Pilot can do. But Phoenix, Medium Pilot's pushing that car to the limit here. But Phoenix is only 2.1 seconds behind Medium Pilot here, who started off at the back of the grid here as well. So Medium Pilot, Phoenix are the only ones who have had the biggest movers, as well as Mick as well. But Phoenix and Medium Pilot start off behind in the top 10. So they're doing a brilliant job here as we speak. But like I said, this has been there's been shocks galore here, as well as unbelievable moments here. With some of the overtakes is unreal here. But we're not even hitting the halfway marker just yet here. We are just at the limiter here on lap 13.27 of the Hit the Apex Racing League here. You got Medium Pilots in 1st. Phoenix is in 2nd. Sparks, the Drivers' Championship leader, in 3rd place. Daigo is in 4th now. You can see Sparks passing Lesmo 2nd corner there. He needs to push that penalty medal there. Mick is in 5th place. Rob is in 6th. Paris is in 7th. And Lebron is in 8th place. So I'm going to go, like I said, I will go through. Phoenix has done a brilliant job here. Started off in 11th place here. And is in 2nd place at the moment. But he will lose out when he goes into the pits near probably about lap. I reckon lap 19, 18, 19. That'll be the two that will be the one to watch as well. But fair play to Phoenix here as well. Paris out. Paris is out of the race here. Paris has left the session here, so yellow flags there. It might be, we can see green flags there, so it might be Parabolica corner. Might be a Parabolica corner. I'm not 100% sure, but this is shocking here. So out of the 13 drivers, we've got 7 remaining. I do apologise. As I said, out of the 13 drivers, 6 of them had the DNFs. 7 remaining in the Hit the Apex Racing League Division 1. So we're on the halfway mark here, and it's getting a little bit dire now, as in the gaps are getting a little bit bigger as we speak. So Medium Pilot's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now. He's improving the gap here actually to Phoenix, who's in 2nd place. So fair play to him. So fair play to Medium Pilot here, who's trying to push and push. But Sparks will need to think about this. Same with Daigo. Oh, Medium Pilot's pitted. Medium Pilot has pitted here. So is he going to gamble for the softs here? Yes, he is going for the gambles for the softs here. So that means Sparks and Daigo are in the top 3 here tonight. Yeah. I will say this, there'll be no interviews from me tonight, as it's the first time I've known the league, so I'm not sure what's going to happen here in tonight. But next week, all being well, we'll start off with the interviews once I get to know the drivers as well. So there'll be no interviews at the end of the race as we speak. Mick says, nice to drive. It's nice to drive on the Ferrari car. I'm sure you'll get that Mamma Mia. And nice to drive with wing damage. Okay, so Mick had a bit of wing damage here, the slip bang moments here, so hopefully he'll try and get that fast momentum pace here with the softs. But the clouds are coming in now. The clouds are coming in now. We're on lap 15 to 27. When do you think the wets will kick in? When do you think the wets will kick in? I reckon they'll probably kick between 23 and 24, right at the death, right at the end. I think they'll be kicking it right at the end here. But Phoenix has pitted now because he's seen what's happened with Medium Pilot here now. So Phoenix has pitted now. So here we go. Can Medium Pilot try to close in on Rob here for fourth place here? It's on right at the tail here. Oh, move, done, dusted. There, signed, sealed, delivered there for Medium Pilot here, who's in third place here. This should be a brilliant, brilliant momentum here. As long as he can try and catch up to the guys here at the top here, this will be a momentous achievement here for Medium Pilot here, who started off right at the back of the grid here. Let's just recap again. Yeah, he started off in 12th place. So he started off in 12th place. He'll be my commentator's driver of the day if it stands like this. But we've got a couple of battles going on here. We've got Rob trying to close in on medium, and also LeBron trying to close in on Phoenix now for 5th place, Phoenix has just got out of the pits here as well. So here we go. Can LeBron try to close in now? Or he'll probably lose out because of the back end of Les corner, the second corner there. But here we go, we're on lap 16.27. Fair play to Sparks and Daigo, who's trying to push away from the guys who are at the back from 3rd place onwards, or downwards, shall we say, for that gap there. But just watch out for Medium Pilot here, who drop down those times there between himself and Daigo. But I'm wondering when that will happen here. Medium Pilot's got the fastest of the race now, 121.215 now. That's a cracker of a time there from Medium Pilot here. So he's going to try and push that pedal to the metal here tonight. Rob, like I said, I'm not sure who I said. No, Daigo's had a great start of the race here. Trying to battle it out with Sparks here. But he's going to try and do something here. If he wants to win this race, he needs to beat Sparks on track here as quickly as possible here. But we also got we've got Rob here, who's trying to close in on well, he was trying to close in on Medium Pilot, but he's got the fresher tyres, so that will be bad enough as we speak. But Rob's done well. Rob's done well to finish in 4th if it stands like this. But it depends on when will Phoenix will try and pounce for 4th place here, which wouldn't be, I reckon, for the next probably about 3 laps. I reckon 3 laps where Rob will have to try and defend against Phoenix here, because he'll be on the fresher soft tyres. Phoenix, who I mentioned, he did really well to get into the top 2. If he could try and emulate what Medium Pilot has done, these two will be on my drivers of the day as we speak. LeBron, Pilot's got another fast lap of the race now, 121.135. That's a cracker of a time there from Medium Pilot here. Good evening to everyone that's watching the stream here. If you like what you see so far, guys, please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel for all the live races here as we speak. We're on lap 18.27. Sparks holding on for 1st. Daigo's in 2nd. Medium Pilot's in 3rd. Rob is in 4th. Phoenix is in 5th. LeBron is in 6th, which I'm just watching now. And Mick in 7th place is just coming up to the first corner now. But then there's so many. I reckon Phoenix would try and get onto lap 21, but the clouds are coming in. The clouds are coming in now. So when will we get this wet weather crew kicking in? I don't know, but we hopefully will find out sooner rather than later here as we speak. But this, if you just joined, you've just missed 6 DNFs from Paris, Silas, Thomas, Leroy, Zinke and Dark Bolt for so just seeing what happens here at this moment in time. Can Phoenix try? Right, I did say within the next few laps Phoenix will try and charge on Rob But look at this, the clouds are in. The clouds are in, and I'll keep repeating it because it's the rain kicking in. I reckon the rain's going to kick in. I did say lap 23-24 to kick it, but I've got a feeling it's going to kick sooner rather than later here. And the suspense is absolutely killing me. I'm on the edge of my seat here. But can Rob hold on here with the on-charge of Phoenix here for 4th or 5th place here? They've got to be careful with penalties as well, because some drivers have got penalties here. As I was speaking there, LeBron has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now. Absolutely madness stuff here. But here we go, Kevin Phoenix on the DRS straight now. I'm on the edge of my seat here because I don't know when this is going to kick in with the rain. But I think Rob will be a sitting duck here on the DRS straights. Coming up sooner rather than later here. Can Rob hold on? But it looks like Phoenix. Rob's got less ERS mode there compared to Phoenix here. Rob will be a sitting duck here, passing Powerball like a corner now at turn 11 here. Here we go, chance now for Phoenix now. As long as he keeps it on the track here, and he does. Holds on here on the steer straight now. Chance for Phoenix. Phoenix makes the move. Done and dusted there. Rob's trying to get the slipstream back on, but now he's dropped down to 5th. Phoenix will move up to 4th place here. Still watch this barrier between Rob and Phoenix here. But it looks like Rob will be a sitting duck here because of Phoenix's fresher tyres on the softs. He will push out now, try and close in on Medium Pilot here for 3rd place. We're on lap 20 and 27 of the Apex Racing League here for the 1st division here. So here we go here. When is that rain going to kick in? Rain! We got rain! We've got rain at Lesmo corner, on the 2nd corner there. We have got rain here. Rain is kicking in. Rain is kicking in now. So lap 20-27, the rain has started to kick in now. I did predict lap 23-24 to start it, but unfortunately my predictions are absolutely rubbish here. But like I said, I reckon lap 23-24 was when the I couldn't say the words there, when we get the proper rain kicking in. But normally the wet conditions here normally takes about 3 to 4 laps in the conditions here. Rob's pitted. Is Rob going to pit for the Inters? Which should be anyway, but this will be a massive gamble here because the rain's already kicking in already. He's going for the intermediate tyres now. He's going for the intermediate tyres now. So now, Mick is going there. LeBron's got a 5-second penalty for corner cutting now. So he'll be, oh my days, Mick's got a 10-second penalty for corner cutting there at turn 1 there. So here we go. Can we see the intermediates kick in now? Or will it be too soon there? 7.5 from Rob here. 7.3. So it looks like it's been a perfect timing here from Rob to get the tyres in as of now. But looking at the leaderboard, he's 45 seconds behind the leader. So even if he try to catch up to there, it might be about 30 to 35 seconds. So he might be 7 seconds off the leader by the time he gets there, and if everyone else is pitted there. So interesting fact here now at the Monza Grand Prix here. Have you ever been to Monza? If you're watching this, guys, have you been to Monza and watched it live and exclusive? I know I have, but it was a brilliant place to go to as well. Absolutely loving it. Mick is struggling with that car there, so the rain is absolutely kicking in. I'll be very surprised if it goes wets in the next few laps here. It went straight to wets. Yeah, so LeBron's got a 5-second penalty for speeding the pit lane now. So Sparks and Medium Pilot and Daigo are all out here. But where's Rob here? Rob will be in 4th place here. So he made the move perfect here. Who was starting off at like 6th, 7th place. Now drops probably about 5th, 6th. He moves himself up to 4th place. He might have a chance here. I know I said 7 seconds of the gap, but It's just depending on when Sparks and Daigo was going to kick in there. I'm sorry there's not much battles going on left, right and centre, guys. I will try my hardest to see if we can get any updates as we speak here. But Mick is going to the pit, so all the drivers are all in the intermediate tyres here. If the rain's kicking in heavily more, I reckon we could get wet weather conditions here. Wet, like proper, full-on, the blue tyre of the wets. So that, I mean, could that be a gamble here? We'll have to wait and see at this frantic race here at the Hit the Apex Racing League at the Division 1, or the first division. So at the moment here, there's some drivers who are a little bit of a gap here in between. So Sparks in the lead in first, Daigo's in second. So I'm going to watch it from Sparks' point of view here. I think that was Phoenix, or Phoenix had a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings there. But as you can see, Daigo is only 2.6 seconds of a gap here. Coming up to the first corner now. He needs to try and do something here. Needs to absolutely try and do something here. Daigo, if he really wants to win this race here, he needs to push that car, that Renault car, up to the limiter here. Coming up to, which is turn 4 and 5 as well, where Thomas, who had the unfortunate part there. I don't know if it was any contact there, but we'll have to get that confirmed next week, or maybe later on. We'll have to wait and see. But the start of the race was absolutely epic, and now it's died down a little bit, but hopefully we'll see some more action going on from the top two drivers here tonight on the Hit the Apex Racing League Division 1. So here we go. Can Daigo try to push that penalty medal of Sparks here for first place? 2.8 now, it was 2.6, but now needs to do something here, Daigo. Daigo needs to push that car. Medium Pilot, as for me, my driver of the day. Same with Rob. So the Medium Pilot's got the fastest up the race now, so that will guarantee him to there. But yeah, Medium Pilot is the biggest mover of the race here tonight. Phoenix and Mick are the only ones who have had the earlier biggest movers, well, second lot of biggest movers here. But for me, Medium Pilot has been a brilliant driver so far into the podium here tonight, and even get the fastest up the race, so that will be an even better shot for Medium Pilot here tonight, with his pilot wings into the podium here tonight with a third place. 20 lap 24-27 of the Hit the Apex Racing League at the glorious race. Well, not so glorious wet weather conditions at the Monza track here. We've got Sparks in first, Daigo in second, Medium Pilot is in third, Rob is in fourth, Phoenix is in fifth, LeBron is in sixth, Mick is in seventh place. Paris, Silas, Thomas, Leroy, Zenke and Darkbolt are the only ones who have had the DNFs earlier on in the race here tonight. If they were still racing, I reckon it would have been a closer battle as there during the last bit of the racing here, as we see. Well, at the moment it's not close yet, but hopefully we'll see some more in the next two laps or so. But it's a good commentary. But the wet is absolutely really go for it now. So the intermediate should be fine here. I'm going to have a look at some of the drivers here as we speak, going through it now. We're on lap 25-27. Medium Pilot, again, brilliant drive. Rob, who's had some struggles here during the race, but he's done a brilliant race here tonight to get into fourth place here. Phoenix, Joaquin Phoenix, well, let's hope it is the real Joaquin Phoenix, in fifth place here. He's done a stellar job here, moved a few places here. The only two drivers who have not made any moves in the race, as in stayed in positions from the qualifying start, is Sparks and Daigo there as well. But still, brilliant stuff there. LeBron in sixth place, 14 seconds gap from Phoenix, so depending on the penalties as well, they've got to be careful there with the penalties. He's going to have to save some fuel there by the looks of things from LeBron here, which could be an opportunity for Mick to get closer to LeBron if it stays like that at this moment in time here. But Rob's pushing that car and fighting that car to hold on into the track here, down the straight here into the Ascari corners now. So this is absolutely manic stuff here. We're on lap 25, 27 again. Might be coming up to the part which is lap 26 now. So lap 26, 27 now. So we're on the penultimate lap here. Penultimate lap of the Hit the Apex Racing League here. Sparks has done a brilliant, stellar job here to hold on into first place here, and would guarantee to extend the Drivers' Championship extending it by loads of points here. Daigo's trying to close in on Sparks here. He had close onto him a few times here, but Daigo's looks like he's the one who's going to be struggling madly here, and he's going to have to be careful with the fuel here. He's going to have to be careful here. He's got to try and save fuel as well as saving ERS. But as you can see here, Medium Pilot is only 4.1 seconds of a gap here. So this will be a massive opportunity here for Medium Pilot here to get possibly second place here. I really do hope he does, because he has been one of my best drivers here tonight here, especially with the biggest movers here as well. So Medium Pilot 3.6. Will Medium Pilot try and get to second place here by the final lap here? Might be, but it's going to be a big push here. He's going to have to do a proper qualifying lap in the wets as we speak here. So you can see him. You can see him down the straight here. Daigo's trying to save fuel here, so that's why he's probably slowing down here as much as possible. Passing into Parabolica corner now. So here we go here. So we're on the final lap. The final lap of this race here. Will Sparks hold on here, or would Daigo try and hold on for second on the on-charge of Medium Pilot here? But I think this is what you see, is what you're going to get here from the looks of it anyway. But Daigo needs to be careful there with the corners there. You don't want to get too many penalties here tonight here. You do not, and I repeat, you do not want to get any penalties here tonight on the Hit the Apex Racing League as we speak on the first division here at the glorious, well, not so glorious Italian Grand Prix and wet weather conditions here. If you just joined, ladies and gentlemen, where have you been? You've just missed a frantic start of the race. It's just died down a bit in the middle of it and near the end of it, but there's only like one or two moves there near the end. So we'll go straight to Sparks here and watch the last bit of the third sector here, as Phoenix has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now. So he's going to have to lose out. I think he'll be alright as long as he didn't do too much penalties galore here. But at the moment here, Medium Pilot has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. He did not want that at all now. He did not want that at all. But can I just say, we're passing into Parabolica corner now. This guy, Sparks, has brought the spark into him to extend his Drivers' Championship. He has just won the Italian Grand Prix here, crossing over the line now. Well done to Daigo for second place. Medium Pilot in third place here. Rob will finish in fourth, guaranteed to finish in fourth. He's done a brilliant job here. Medium Pilot finishing third there. I'm going to go for him for my driver of the day. Thomas has left the session properly. So Rob has finished in fourth place. Phoenix will finish in fifth place here. Where's Libron now? 15 seconds of a gap here between himself and Phoenix saved from the gap here. So he's coming up to Parabolica corner now and into the start finishing line straight now, and if we'll finish in sixth place here with a 5-second penalty unserved. Mick will try and close in as he's the final driver. He's passing Parabolica corner, trying to do that massive drift there, and he's going to try. Oh my days! I was going to say he wanted to crash there, but like I said, Mick, with that frustration on the Ferrari car, mamma mia, finishing in seventh place there. Well done to Sparks there, the Flying Scotsman there, brilliant stuff there from him. He will extend his Drivers' Championship on the Hit the Apex Racing League Division 1 there, so well done to him on that one. Well done to Daigo there for second place there. He did a brilliant job here. He did try his best to try and close in on Sparks there, but didn't get there as quickly as possible. But well done to I can't remember his name. I do apologise, mate. Well done to the McLaren driver in third place. Medium. Yeah, medium finishes in third place. So medium pilot will finish in third place. Here are your race classification for the Italian Grand Prix for the Hit the Apex Racing League. You've got Sparks, the Flying Scotsman, in first place. Daigo is in second. Medium pilot in third. Brilliant drive from him. He's my driver of the day there. Rob in fourth. Phoenix in fifth. LeBron is in sixth. Mick is in seventh. Paris, Silas, Thomas, Leroy, Zenke and Dark Bolt are the only ones who have had DNFs earlier on in the race here tonight. And I'll show the standings, the penalties, in case the stewards need to have a look at it as well. But well done to Daigo as well. He did a brilliant job. I'm sure there's some supporters here in the the comments box tonight, so they're all absolutely delighted for Daigo to finish in the podium here tonight. But what a drive from Sparks as well. He did everything he could to fend off the pressure from Daigo as well. And medium pilot out of nowhere, starting off in 12th place and finishing in third. That's still an immense drive there. So that is still unbelievable stuff there. So brilliant drive from medium pilot there. So like I said, there'll be no interviews. If you like what you see so far, guys, please make sure you subscribe to the channel for all the live races here. Thank you very much, guys. Absolute blast here on the first commentators box. Hopefully we'll get a full grid here next week, all being well. I'm not sure what happened there, but I'm sure we'll get the full grid here next week. But we'll say thank you to everyone that's watched the stream. You've been absolute legends there. This is the Hit the Apex Racing League. I was your host with the most, Malk, for the first division for the Italian Grand Prix. I'll see you all next week. Take care, guys. Ciao a bit. Bye-bye.